It is Thursday, December 21st, 2023, and happy happy winter solstice day. Shortest day of the year, for most of us at least. I forget how there's a large majority of the human population lives in the northern hemisphere, but the longest day of the year for people who are below the equator. It was a busy day. I basically shopped for literally everybody today. Did like a Target pickup thing, so that was cool. Then went to the meat store to get meat for some other people, and then I went out and hung out at house for a few hours, and then I came back home, had a little bit of supper. I went back to the phone store. We got what we wanted, I guess. We kind of wanted a better deal, but we're going to the phone store is not a fun time. The reason why you end up in the phone store is because you think you're getting such a great deal, and then all they do is tell you that you don't have that great deal for like an hour or whatever. But you do get this great deal. This is really not such a bad deal, and you should get the device protection and all that stuff. They're salesmen, and they make money by being good at their job, but like it's not that great. It's not that fun. I don't know. It feels really weird. But I mean, basically, we got the best deal we ever were gonna get. At least that's what they convinced us, and it's probably true. But it's not as good as we thought it was gonna be. Because all these, get a phone on us. All those advertisements are just not. I mean, you have to meet so many eligibility requirements that I don't think anybody is going to. Well, I mean, I guess the people who buy phones every year are going to. But I don't know. There's so many phone commercials nowadays too. It's like I don't know. That's like one of the main things. It's one of the main things that people advertise nowadays. It's really annoying. But yeah. So I mean, and then because we actually got the phones from them there, as opposed to having them shipped, because somehow they actually had them when I guess they thought they didn't before. As it turns out, they moved our plan over to the new phones or something, so we had to. When I found that out, I tried to send a text to my brother, because apparently I have a package showing up at his house tomorrow, which I didn't actually end up sending that, so I guess I need to do that sometime tomorrow. But the deal is that I tried to send a text and it wasn't letting me send, and I didn't have any network, and I didn't, so it's late now. It's like 11:30 or something. But I've been getting my mom's phones figured out, and my old phone is not as happy to transfer to my new phone as my mom's phone was. So it somehow thought that it was dead when it had 60% battery left, and the battery's not that good, but it's not that bad. I don't know exactly what was up with that, because as soon as I turned it back on, so when it tells you the percentage of battery that you have, when it's off, how that works. You haven't turned it back on yet, but it still shows you your percentage. It counted up all the way from 0 to 55 or whatever, and it was it was probably close to that when it turned off. So yeah, I don't know why it just thought that it was out of battery, and then voila, it magically came back. So I have to go back downstairs and as you can see if my phone's finished. And there's gonna be so the new phone doesn't have a headphone port, which, I mean, to be fair, I haven't used mine in a long time anyway. But it also doesn't have a microSD card slot, which is hopefully not going to be an issue. I guess we'll figure that out when, 5 years from now, when I fill up all, like, I think it was 256 gigabytes. So I guess when that happens, I'll just have to back up and delete stuff. And it's great. It's not annoying. It's why? I mean, I don't care about. I mean, there's not a lot of new features on phones that I care about. Why are they getting rid of the old ones? I don't know. The whole new phone process, it's not really that great. I don't know how exactly. I mean, you forget about it because I don't remember this happening with when I got my first smartphone. I think I was just happy to have one. I don't think I really cared, but I don't know. And my 3D print is taking longer than it's supposed to. It's supposed to be done by now, and I don't know if it's going to be finished before I go to bed. So I might have to take care of that in the morning. But at least it didn't fail or anything, so that's good. I'm tired. Did a lot of music practicing because I have a lot of music to play for Christmas. I'm tired. My lips are dry. What? That was weird. Anyway. Okay, I guess I'm done.